And that gets things running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you.
Mbappe! It's loose and... Oh, what has happened here? Out to the left it goes. Lucas Moura. Now it's Ronaldinho. And it's Messi. That's a little off target. Rodri. That's a shade optimistic. Serginho. Chelsea have got it back and they'll have another go. Played with finesse. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Ronaldinho. Ah, good steal, he just read it. That has been cut short. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now it's Mbappe. Lucas Moura. Lahm spots it and intercepts. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Chelsea are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Oh, delightful ball.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Serginho. Mbappe! Mbappe! Whatever he had in mind, that was... He's had a shot! There it is! First blood drawn! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Mbappe. Great ball if he can get there. Serginho. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Well timed, excellent interception. No way through there. Eder Militao. Chelsea are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
It's run loose, who's going to get there? Danny Vivian, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. Serginho. Cannavaro powering forward here. Now it's Del Piero. Great chance! Messi.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And claimed it back swiftly. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And the shot's on Mbappe! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Mbappe! Mbappe! Decent enough try.
Mbappe certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Couldn't squeeze it through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Messi.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's a pretty loose pass. Gilberto Silva, can he spark a counter here? And it's half-time here. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. And that is the state of it at the break, 1-0.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Chelsea go in at half-time with a slender 1-goal lead.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Kaká. Number 17, Lucas Moura. Coming on the field, number 22, Zico. Number 30, Messi. Substitution in progress.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
That is good alertness. Kolomwani! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Kolomwani really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Rudiger getting this one clear. Shot a goal! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Lam really isn't likely to reflect kindly on that. He doesn't need to be told, he knows.
Chelsea do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change. Look, it's a run defence's dislike.
Kolomwani! He's keen, determined to have his say.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
No, that's been intercepted. Played back in. Del Piero is onto it in a flash. And here's Messi. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Kolomwani is onto this. Messi hits one! Oh, the ball's come loose here. All right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Messi considers his options. And now as good a time as any to pull level. Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Played out towards the right wing. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Valverde. Oh, Red, nice interception. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on...
It's Zico! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Maldini. Nicely aimed pass. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Chelsea are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Pass somewhat off target. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, that's well spotted. Plays a sharp little ball here.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Clips it so gently. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. And here's Messi.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Gilberto Silva gets a foot in here, and he cuts out the supply. Eder Militao calmly anticipates. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Zico. Face to face with... And the finish! Oh, and that should have been two.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Eder Militao. Coming on the field is number 7, Marquinhos.
Zico cuts it out. Now it's Mbappe. Maldini gets across to intercept that. Costa Curta cuts out the pass. Rudiger makes the interception. Shifted upfield. And it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Ronald, up he goes! And he's straight offside.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Chelsea moments now away. Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Messi. Now it's Zico.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's in a great position. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Mbappe is flagged offside. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rudiger moved on forwards. Valverde. And he's picked out the run. Terrific header. And the keeper's... Oh, it's fallen loose again. And there goes the final whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. The end of the game. Reflections?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beggar.